My name is Bonnie Milner. I am from a place called Longview Farm Studios that is about an hour from Boston. And Longview has been serving the music industry since 1974. Over 200 platinum selling records have been made. We've recorded artists ranging from the Rolling Stones and Aerosmith, J. Giles Band, Pat Metheny, Ahmad Jamal, Mos Def, Beyonce, and a whole bunch in between. People often see with musicians the lifestyle. They see the stuff that's marketed to them about how artists and musicians live, but in reality, it's all about creation. Very little time for anything other than just getting a few nutrients into their bodies and a couple hours of sleep. I think one of the people that I think is probably one of the greatest examples of this is Joey Kramer, the drummer in Aerosmith. Because sitting where I sit, I see lots of different artists at all different points in their careers coming through and working, and they would often talk about, because it is a grueling process making a record, 12 to 14 hours a day in a small room with the same people, focusing on the smallest details of making something and doing things repetitively over and over and over again till you reach perfection. I have never seen anybody in all my years doing it like Joey Kramer, who can sit and have the physical stamina to play for that long and to play well for that long. And it's awe-inspiring to see that level of focus. Well, I think it was interesting. We did a project with Mos Def, and it was Mos Def, Bernie Worrell from George Clinton's band on keyboards, Doc from Bad Brains, and then Will Calhoun and Doug Wimbish from Living Colour. And what they did was they set up all in one room, almost like a jazz record, where everybody was kind of just set up. And what would happen was, these are all A-list musicians. Somebody would wander up in the morning and just start kind of playing and jamming to themselves, and then somebody else might wander into the room and start joining in or doing something that influences. There was never a set start time, like we're going to start recording at 10 a.m. And then eventually they would all be in the room and a song would emerge. It was incredible. It was the most amazing thing to watch a song being born like that. Another time I saw that happen was Aerosmith was at the farm and Richie Supra had arrived to write with Steven. And he asked me to give Richie a tour through the farm, because it's a farm. So we were walking through, and we went through one of the rooms, and there's this old tack piano, and Richie sat down and started playing, and Steven started just singing along, and kaboom! I just kind of drifted into the woodwork and sat on the floor and watched while they created. And it's almost like you believe in the divinity of music at those moments.